These 5 creative AI tools have been blowing my mind, and I want to show you how you can use it. First up, we've got Galileo. It allows you to generate web apps, whether it's a web design or a mobile design, just by a simple text prompt. So if I go click new design, I can type in whatever I want. This one, I'm going to do a health app that tracks our workouts with a clean, minimal black and green neon design, simple icons, and a dashboard that tracks overall health. So you can select mobile or web, and I'm going to click generate. Cool. So I'm going to look at the designs here. I'm going to left click on the image, and we can see we've got a clean, nice app that was designed in seconds, and it's beautiful. Love the overall layout, clean font. I love the contrast with the colors, with the call to action in the background. Even they added a logo, which is really cool. You've got different pages, and I think this is really nice. I'm gonna look at the other versions as well. You can see it's using like AI images and probably some stock images as well. It's really cool. So it's giving me 3 different versions. This one, because you can see the logo has changed to like Health Tracker, Fit Master, and Fit Life. So we've got 3 different versions, and what we can actually do is it gives you a summary, which is really cool. And I can actually copy this design and go to Figma. So if I click copy, I can go to Figma and paste that design in, or I can just literally click edit. It will put the image in the bottom, and then we can adjust the prompt. So we can say, reduce, change the layout, or change the buttons, or add an image. So I can say add a customer. I can also see what it's missing, make the menu, add icons into the tracking data. Cool. I'll press enter, and then now it should go ahead and adjust that. I'm just going to go into Figma, and I'm in a new file. I'm just going to click Figma copy, and if I paste that, you can see it literally pasted that design. So the cool thing is it is actually editable, so you can see all the layers on the side. You just got to double click within the group, so you can see the text is editable. I can edit the text. Now if I go back, so I said put the sidebar on the left, add some icons as well, which is super nice. And I said add an avatar. So on the left, it's got the avatar. The person using the app can upload that. So love this app, really cool. It's great to get for getting ideas, generating really fast. And you can also go to the bottom corner and you can customize the theme. Like if you don't want it rounded, you want it more straight, you can actually change the font as well. So maybe I want work sans, and maybe I want a blue or even light as well. I can click apply theme, and it literally edits that within 10 seconds. And now it's got a different version that I can copy into Figma. Next up, we've got Reloom. Now, I love using Reloom for building Webflow websites because I can generate sitemaps and wireframes within minutes. So this is their AI sitemap builder. So once you're in here, all I can do is go to the section up the top here, click generate content. Now, what I can do is describe the company using text. So I can say a website for a games. Number of pages, we can change it to 1 to 5, English, US, and then I can click generate sitemap. So you give it a simple prompt explaining what the business is, and then it would come up with all the different sections and pages for that website. So it saves you a ton of time. And then what I would do is have a call with my client and actually talk with the sections and cut things out. You can also share this page with your client and invite them to it. So you can see it's created the pages with no content in there, but it's got the home page. So we've got nav bar, hero header section, benefits, e-commerce product list, blog section, team, CTA, and testimonials. Now, because it's a game publishing company, I'll probably click on the testimonials, and if I hit delete, it will delete that. FAQs, I can hit delete. I can click the plus, and I can actually drag and drop sections from the right sidebar. So you can see we can add a footer, we can add a blank section, I can add feature, how it works, benefits, about page. We can do a gallery, which I think we need, put some of the game images in there, which is cool. So we've got that one page. Now we've got games page, is cool. I can click plus section, or I can once again generate the content automatically. So based on what we've already generated, it will start to generate that. And I can actually double click and say specific game. We're done with that. We can click on the top and click view wireframe. Now, what it's going to start to do is generate using the components within the Reloom library and generate all those sections and pages automatically. And it's super fast. Like, look how quick it is. I love this. It's amazing. Like, it saves you so much time, makes you more productive. Okay, cool. We've got a simple nav bar with a menu on the left. We've got the logo. Experience epic adventures in our latest release. Beautiful. So it gives you the text. You can also customize this, so you can ask AI to, rewrite it, improve the writing, simplify the language. I can say make shorter, and I can click replace, and it changes the text for me. I can literally drag and drop the sections like this. I can press Control Z to go back if I don't want to do that. Cool, we've got like a feature of the game section, stay updated with the blog, explore some games, so showcasing maybe some of the other games they have in their from their company, from their publishing that they've published before. We've got the team, get the game updates, available positions, and a footer. Then we've got the other pages. We'll quickly go through that. So you can see we've got the logo list that we added there, some of the other sections, the specific game page showing more of the game. Now, what if I want to change a component? I can left click on it on any section, and on the side it will say we can change the component. You can see here it says header 26, but we want to replace that component with something else. So it will give us all the potential header components we can use. So I'm going to go to the right side, and maybe I want to find a different non-centered one like this one. And now I can maybe put an image here, and on the left side I can have the text. So we can literally change all the layouts really easily on the fly without doing too much work. Now, once we're happy with it, all we've got to do is click export on the top right, and I can export straight to Webflow, or I can go to Figma. I'm going to click Webflow for this example. Click on the page, and on the bottom right of the sidebar, you can see it says copy. I'm going to go to my Webflow site and click Control V, and boom, just like that, I've pasted all those components and that whole page into Webflow. Now, the thing is, I have to style it and add some images and all that. I can look at the navigator, and you can see everything is using a page wrapper. They also do use client first methodology, which is good. So if you don't know about that, you can look it up on YouTube. But you can see nav bar components, container, menu button, etc. We got the wrapper, and then we've got all the sections: section, home, hero, header. I can come and add that image. I can come in here. I can edit the font. Maybe we want to go EXO. There we go. Yeah, there we have it. And then we can go and edit all that. So it just makes web designing and building websites super, super fast. Next up, we have Runway. You can actually use something called a motion brush to add specific animations and motion to areas of an image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload an image. Now, what I want to do is you want to click on motion brush. So a little button that says beta. Now I can tap anywhere. Now what I want to do is select the area I want to move. So I just want to select the area of that fire there. And then what we can actually do is adjust the motion. So we don't want to add too much motion because it will go too crazy. So we just want to add like little increments. So we've got the x-axis and we've got the y-axis. I want to make it move a little bit up. And then maybe we can, the proximity, we can maybe zoom it in a little bit. And ambient noise. And I can click done. And I click generate. Now, if I click on the play button, you can see it added beautiful motion. Just look at that. You can see the fire, it's focused on that. It's like slow motion. I think it looks amazing. So you can literally do this with any type of image to add a bit of motion. I don't know if it will work good with logos and stuff like that. It's more for like natural images because it can't really, do a custom animation like you do in After Effects. So that's the only thing, but this is an amazing fun tool to play with. Next up, we have Leonardo AI. Now, they've got two fun tools they have. They've got the RealTime Canvas and the RealTime Gen. So I'm going to go to RealTime Canvas. So this tool works great if you're sort of creating, anime characters, toony type of stuff. So we can get a color from the left-hand side. So you can go to the left-hand side, you can select paint, you can upload an image to use that as a base. But say I want an image, maybe you want to make it orange. Now, I can start drawing out a simple character. So maybe we'll go for a robot or something like this. Maybe you want to change this to like orange, we'll do flames or something. So we've got that. Now at the bottom you have to type a prompt. So we can say a warrior standing in a fiery furnace to jump out or something. Okay, and we can drag the creativity strength down, as you can see, or we can drag it all the way up and it will start to generate like a warrior, see? And we can change this to like cinematic or concept art, As you can see, it will change that. You can do ray traced as well. So it's pretty cool. It's still being developed, so you're not going to get like the best results, but you can see what it does. A dungeon, creature standing in a dungeon or something. So you can type and then you can draw on it. So you can just draw around it. So maybe we want like a torch or something. There we go. So if I type torch, it starts to understand, but it doesn't really understand unless you give it clear instructions. So you can see it out of the torch there. Pretty cool. Now I'll quickly show you the real-time generation one now as well. So for example, this one we can say a pirate on a ship with a pistol ready to fire at other pirates. Boom. As you can see that, boom, it edits in real time. And once again, you can change this to different styles. Maybe you want to go to a painted style. You can go more cinematic, look like Captain Jack Sparrow or something. You can go like anime, which is cool. And then, or maybe even photography. And then what we can actually do is, let me just go back to dynamic, and I'll go bring up the tune and animate up, and it will start to change that, as you see. Looks pretty cool. Maybe you want like kids illustration, you can do that. You can click reset and just change, you know, what you want. You can do multiple as well, but it'll just turn out to be a bit messy. So I feel like just focus on one area with pirates, say ocean, Skull Island in the background. Something like that. Okay, kind of cool, but lots of fun to play with. We have Pika. Now Pika allows you to generate quick videos, animations with a simple prompt. So I've already gone ahead and generated some. So you got like this one. I did an angel warrior from heaven with the armor of light fighting demons from the underworld. Looks amazing. Love the colors, the vibrancy, and like the little spark effects. Looks really cool. Did one of Batman. Got like an avatar one here. Avatar walking on a tree trunk in Pandora, beautiful vista landscape, vibrant colors, volumetric lighting, lots of fun. We've got some weird ones here that didn't work too well. We've got like a cartoon style King Goliath, but they didn't work. This one I did a 3D animation cinematic space ranger walking through a neon city in space. So it's really cool. You just add whatever you want. So we can say a medieval fight with 2 soldiers. And the cool thing is you can actually upload an image or a video, which is cool. You've got video options, so you can adjust the ratio as well. If you want to go 1:1 or maybe 4:3, that's cool. You can change the frames. I usually leave it on 24. You've got motion control as well, so you can do a pan, a tilt, a rotate. So like, think of like when you have a camera and you got, you know, you're panning for a shot or whatever. You can adjust those, and then you've got a negative prompt to take out things, or you can do a custom seed. Cool. So this one's done. A medieval fight with 2 soldiers. Looks pretty good. I like how the bald head and the face are pretty clear. Obviously the eyes are go a bit weird, but it's really cool. Even the lighting is nice. The sun on the left hitting the materials. It looks good with the shading. Love that. This one, we just did a grassy world. You can see there it was a side pan as we chosen, so really cool. If you want to see me design with AI tools like Midjourney and ChatGPT, then you can watch this video here where I try and design a brand with AI.